How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some chilling ghosts caught on live TV. But as always, before we dive in, remember to hit that subscribe button for more scary content just like this. Some supernatural mischief may be on the menu at this particular Dion's in Albuquerque, as seen in this spooky surveillance footage released by KRQE News 13. You may be familiar with this popular pizza chain if you've spent some time in New Mexico, Texas, or Colorado. However, you've probably never stopped to think if there could be a ghost hanging out in the kitchen. In this footage, we see what appears to be a ghost causing a big mess behind the counter inside a Dion's restaurant located on Morris and Montgomery in Albuquerque. We see a large item on the counter apparently being shoved with significant force to the ground.
Posted this Facebook video of its store on Morris and Montgomery. They say,
of course, some skeptics attribute the ghostly activity to a combination of gravity and a slick surface. It does appear that the counter area in question is made of stainless steel. This could explain why even the slightest disturbance somewhere in the restaurant could create a domino effect with the falling objects. However, it's hard to deny that sweeping action that seems to take place to cause the objects to come sliding down like they do in the video. Love to get your opinion on this curious piece of footage in the comments section below. Could the White House be haunted? The jokes about politicians and ghouls basically write themselves. However, one piece of footage dating back to 2013 that was uploaded by CNN does raise some serious questions about a haunting at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. This clip from CNN has racked up thousands of views, as sleuths all over the internet have tried to affirm or debunk the sighting. A mysterious face seems to hover just beyond President Obama's shoulder throughout the duration of his speech. Notably, the face doesn't seem to move or change expressions at all throughout the 10-minute clip. It appears to be peeking out from inside the White House. Of course, this seemingly spooky video is full of holes that skeptics can easily point out. The first is that Obama's speaking outdoors on what seems to be a very sunny day. We can already see that the glass window behind him is full of reflections and bouncing light. We can also take into account that dozens of cameras and lights are being pointed in the direction of the window in question. It's hard not to imagine that the face could really just be a distorted reflection of something that is out of the camera's view. But we'll throw this one out to you guys. Is it a ghost caught on live TV, or just lighting playing tricks? Journalist Carlos Molina became the story when he had a ghostly experience on live television in 2015. The presenter was filming a live broadcast on the Honduran Teleciba channel when a glass of water was caught moving across a table on its own. You can see the haunted cup just to the left of Molina's hand in the footage. It makes a very slow and steady gliding motion that covers a few inches in the blink of an eye. The movement did indeed catch Molina's eye immediately. The disturbed and confused presenter pointed out what he had just seen to the colleague sitting right next to him at the table. Molina has since confirmed that the production crew working on the program were not behind any kind of hoax. He's also shared that he felt a shiver going through his body just seconds before the cup moved on its own. What's more, he describes the strange sensation that he felt throughout his body as a supernatural phenomenon. However, whatever was behind the incident was not giving off good vibrations. Molina claims that he was left feeling traumatized following the incident. He also said that he was unable to move the glass with his hands following the incident because it was stuck to the table. Skeptics would surely need more convincing with important details about whether there was any moisture between the cup and table. That detail could quite literally throw cold water on the entire ghost theory. In this case, it's possible that condensation that formed on the bottom of the cup was responsible for the slide. So was this a case of a real ghostly encounter or just some real fake news? At this stage, it's almost impossible to say. Fans of dramatic television in Mexico are familiar with a hit show called La Donna that stars Araceli Arambula. It appears that some drama that almost seems too spooky to be true was conjured up during a taping of the popular show back in 2016. The scene was uploaded to YouTube by a user named Faith Lahan. The face appears from the 23-second mark through to the 26-second mark. It can be hard to spot the face during all the action. However, a still image was shared by Arambula on her Instagram page. It shows what appears to be a very clear outline of a face just above her shoulder. Do you think a ghost really made its way onto the set as an uninvited extra? Did the King of Pop show up on a CNN broadcast after his death in 2009? Some footage from Indiana Outback on YouTube suggests the answer is yes. The sighting happened during a tour of Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch in Santa Barbara County, California, that aired on CNN's Larry King Live program back in 2009. The sighting is very fleeting. It occurs while the host is touring the bathroom in the home's bedroom suite from roughly 4 minutes 45 to 4 minutes 47. However, it isn't until close to the end of the 6-minute video that we catch a glimpse of a shape that has an eerie similarity to the silhouette of Michael Jackson. What's notable about the figure in question is that the posture witnessed here does seem quite reminiscent of the way Jackson was commonly seen walking onto the stage, with his head tilted down with his shoulders hanging over just slightly. We can see the shadow pass over a wall located down the hall from where Larry King's crew is filming. It appears to pass by one of the home's large fireplaces before vanishing. What's worth noting is that we never actually see a person pass by the same fireplace. That does help to rule out the idea that the shadow belongs to a crew member or visitor of the house. It's not your mind playing tricks on you if you swear you've seen this clip of the alleged ghost of Michael Jackson on here before. We've actually discussed and dissected this clip when talking about the wildest ghosts caught on live TV in the past. However, this creepy clip is just so iconic that it's worth taking a look at again. Before we take a look at some footage of a creepy ghost caught on live TV during a football match, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there. That way you'll be notified every single time we upload our scary and mysterious videos. This final clip from our list of ghosts caught on live TV comes from a football match between Racing and River Plate in Argentina back in 2014. The clip was filmed in the El Cilindro Stadium near Buenos Aires and has been provided by a YouTube user by the name of Crazy Man. In the footage, you can see a grey figure running along the field. The translucent, grey-hued figure appears to be able to move through the field's touch lines completely unencumbered. In fact, it almost seems like he's running through people at certain points. Is there a reasonable explanation for why a shadow person was caught on camera running in the stadium? Some people think they've solved the mystery of one of the strangest ghosts caught on live TV. The easiest explanation is that the figure is really just a person wearing a grey shirt. A technical glitch could easily cause a person in dull-coloured clothing to be lost by the camera. However, many people simply aren't buying this explanation. They believe it's some sort of unsettled spirit who may be trapped within the confines of the stadium. It's ultimately impossible to say. The footage shows the shadow figure from a number of angles to offer a full picture of the sighting. The figure is consistently translucent regardless of which angle we're looking at in the video. So what do you think, grey shirt or reckless ghost wanting in on the soccer action? Now, if you want to see some more weird things caught on live TV, then check out that link on the top there. Otherwise, there's a paranormal playlist right there you can binge on for hours and hours. Now, if you want to get your name scrolling along the top there, consider supporting our Patreon campaign. There's a link in the description box below. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.